Hey, morning everybody. Welcome to Fit in 30 with Fee. So today's class is going to be a conditioning HIIT class. So what we're going to do is going to have a conditioning muscle working exercise that we're going to do for 40 seconds. And then we'll have a 20-second rest. And then we're going to do another exercise for 40 seconds, 20-second rest. And then we're going to repeat those two exercises 3 times. All right. And then we'll have a 1-minute rest, and then we'll move on to another couple of exercises that I've put together for you. All right, so let's get ourselves warmed up. I'll explain it as we go along, but let's just get ourselves warmed up. Make sure you've got some water, put your music on, do whatever makes you feel good. Get some space around you, get your bits and bobs, anything you can use as a dumbbell or a weight. If you want to do that, that's great. Okay, so let's just start off with some narrow squats. Feet underneath the hip bones, knees and toes pointing forwards. Sit back and come up. Sit back and just move that out of the way. Here goes. Sit back and stand up. Sit back and stand up. All right, so I hope you're all okay today. Not too tired. Had a good night's sleep. Key length there, everyone. Navel draw into your spine. Right, so the action is to move through the knee joint and the hip joint, but maintain a nice long spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. All right, so when you come into a squat, just have a little look at this. It's just a tiny thing. Obviously, sort of like often when you're squatting, whatever, you're watching the instructor or you're watching your laptop or whatever that's in front of you. So what happens is your head does that. That's what often happens. Your head does that. And every time your head goes back like that, you pinch in the back of your neck. And there's a lot of nerves that run up through the back of the neck here. So once you know what you're doing, you need to look down at the floor. No, don't drop the head, but look down at the floor so you keep length in the back of the neck. Keep squatting for me. So you keep that length there, yeah? So that the chin, there's about a fist distance between the chin and your chest. You're not doing that with your head, yeah? Makes a big difference. So keep the core engaged, keep the neck in line with the spine, and then let's add some calf raises here. So sit back, calf raise. So we're just warming up the legs, all right? Sit back, calf raise. Sit back, calf raise. Let's focus on the muscles here. Quads, glutes, hamstrings, calf muscles, core. Yeah? All right, keep going. Let's do 8 more of those. 8, 7. Squats are a really good warm up. 6, 5. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it into a lunge. Still keep the feet hip bone distance apart. Big step back onto the ball of your foot, knees and toes pointing forwards, navel to spine. Once you've got your balance, drop straight down, front knee above ankle bone, knee and toe pointing forwards, and then bring the foot back, feet hip bone distance apart. So take a big step back, engage the core, drop down, step forwards. So think about your balance. When you do these, get your balance, drop down and forwards. And remember to bend the back knee. Often what happens in these, people take a step back and they do this. And they put all their weight into their knees. You want to step right back, engage the core so you're balanced, hips face forwards, drop down, and then come up. So take your time with your lunges to make sure you've got really good technique. Lunges are really good exercises for strengthening your glutes, your core muscles, your quads, your lower body, basically. All right, if they're done properly. I see them done badly all the time. Okay, so it's really important that you get them done properly. Ball of the foot. Mistakes people make when they lunge is they take the foot behind like that and then they're all wobbly. All right, it needs to go hip bone distance apart. The other thing that people do is when they take back leg back, they don't take it far enough back and they're on the heel and the knee comes forwards. Not good. Another thing people do is they take it back and they turn the foot that way. I'm not even going to do it. But basically, if I went into a lunge now, what I'd do is I would twist my kneecap on that back knee. Really bad. That foot has to be round there. Okay? The reason people do that is because it helps them balance. But if you engage your core, the balance should be there. All right, so keep going. Let's do 8 more of these lunges. 8, 7, Drop right down if you want to work hard. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, next time we're going to stay down because we're going to stretch out. So stay down and drop all the way to the knee. Okay, point that back toe away. Come into this nice lunge here and open up your hips. Whilst you're opening up your hips there, let's take the hands to the lower back and open the chest. So bring your elbows towards one another, draw your shoulder blades together and lift the heart. Take a nice breath in. When we open up the chest, we're able to inflate our lungs fully. So bring all of that oxygen, energy, power, strength into your body. Let's take the left hand across and come into a twist. So twists are really good for stretching across your abs, your lower back. And they flush out the abdominal organs. Very detoxing. Let's bring body weight back over that front thigh. Flex the foot. Don't lock your knee out. Last thing you want is to put pressure on your knee. Soft knee. Send your tailbone back, heart forwards. So you've got to get this feeling of being pulled back by the back of your thigh there. Good. Somebody gave me a really nice Easter egg yesterday. It's from Hotel Chocolate. And inside, all the chocolates represent like a pudding. So there's rhubarb and custard chocolate, tiramisu. Okay, let's come forwards. Let's swap the legs over. Let's take this one in front. Come forward. So the hip flexor stretch, psoas muscle. This muscle here or the front here, if you do a lot of sittings, if you sat at your desk doing a lot of work or a lot of sitting, this muscle gets very, very tight. So if you do find that you sit a lot at your desk, then always give this a bit of a stretch out. Let's take the hands in front and round the back now. Stretch across your shoulder blades. You can hug. It's always nice to hug. Give yourself a hug, love yourself. Let's do the triceps as well while we're here. Triceps and the backs of the arms there. And the other side. And then we'll come into the twist, opposite hand. Nice turn. Hold the twist for a little while. It just gets everything kind of moving in your centre, good for your circulation. And then we'll come back round to the centre. Got a sneeze coming on. Let's bring the chest over the thigh. Flex the foot, remember. Flexing the foot is where the toe is drawing towards you. That's pointing your foot. That's flexing. So we get a nice stretch in the calf. I'm going back to some face-to-face classes next week. So I work for the David Lloyd as well. And they've got a marquee. And I'm teaching in a marquee. It's going to be yoga though, so with no heating. So it's going to be a bit cold. Got my leg warmers. But I'm looking forward to it. Bit of a change. I love doing this, but it's going to be nice having a bit of a change. Okay, let's swing that back round. Let's press down through the heels there. Stretching into the hamstrings. And then come up into standing, grab an ankle. Put the knees together, push your hips forwards. Change sides. Knees together, push your hips forwards, and then we'll get straight onto the first exercise, which is a squat to overhead press. So we're going to do it for 40 seconds with a 20-second rest. If you've got dumbbells, use them. If not, imaginary dumbbells there on your shoulders, okay? So squat to overhead press, navel to spine. Squat, press up. Squat, press. So if you don't have dumbbells, if you've got anything else that you can use as a dumbbell, then feel free. Or you just use your imaginary dumbbells, they're always good. Okay, so just keep going. Squat to overhead press. Sit back. Sit nice and low. Let's focus on these muscle groups. Quads, fronts of your thighs, glutes, hamstrings, shoulders, triceps, All right, keep going and relax. That's our 40 seconds. We've got 20-second rest. The next one is press up to row. So for the press up to row, we come down. You can take the hands out wide, navel to spine. The press up is there. And then we do a little row here. So if you had dumbbells, you would do this from your dumbbells and then do your row. So 40 seconds, you go. Press up, row. 1, keep going. 2. You can do a full press up. You can do a narrow arm press up. So we're working through the chest. All right, keep going. And we're also working the core. If we're pulling our navel up and we're keeping length again, from our tailbone to the crown of our head. Keep going. Let me check the time. All right, got another 10 seconds. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have a 20-second rest. We come back up. This will be our second round. So we're doing 3 rounds, okay? So imaginary dumbbells here on your shoulders. Get the hips, knees, and toes pointing forward. Navel draw into your spine, so prepare yourself properly. And then for 40 seconds again, we go. Squat, overhead press, overhead press. Using weights in your hands, if you have them. Think about your neck. Remember what I was saying. So once you've got into this, you look down at the floor in that squat. Good. And push. Really power through the legs. Good. Well done, everyone. With your breathing, you can breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in as you're down, breathe out as you're up. Good. Keep going. You've got another 10 seconds here. Well done. And the last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we get ready again for our press ups. We come down. Let's have the hands in position. You can do narrow press ups here to get the triceps more. Or you can do wide arm to get the chest more. Remember to pull the belly up. You ready? 40 seconds. Let's go. Press up, row. On the row, focus on the muscles in your back. Bringing the elbow in towards your waist. Pull. So again, you could use a dumbbell here if you had one. So we're working the chest, the front of the shoulder, a little bit into the tricep, into the upper back, the bicep as well when we do the row. So there's a lot going on. And the core, hopefully you've got your core engaged. Keep going. We're coming up for another 5 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so let's come up. So we're on our final set now of these 2 exercises. Hips, knees, toes pointing forwards, navel to spine. Imaginary weights on your shoulders. Back of the neck long. Last 40 seconds on this one. You ready? All right, let's go. Sit, press, squat, overhead press, squat, overhead press, squat, overhead press. Let's sit low now, yeah? Keep it going. Keep that core engaged. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep the jaw relaxed. Let go of any unnecessary effort from your body. So we don't need a tight jaw. We don't need muscles in the face tightening up. All right, keep it moving. Nearly there. 10 seconds. Good. Keep going, everyone. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Perfect. 1. Final set on our press ups. Navel to spine. Let's think about our technique. Hands wide or narrow, depending on whether you want to isolate the triceps more or your chest muscles more. So wide for the chest, narrow for the triceps. Final time. Here we go. Press up, row. Press up, row. Press up, row. Keep going. And again. Well done. Keep it going, everybody. Good. All right, so we're halfway through this one. Well done. All right, so we've got another 10 seconds to go. Good. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, relax. All right, the next little group of exercises that we're going to do, we're going to do 12 alternating lunges, 24 wide squats, 6 power lunges and 12 power squats. And we're going to then rest and we'll repeat until we've done 6 minutes. All right. So it will depend on, how quickly we get through them as to how many rounds that we actually do. So let's come up. So remember with your alternating lunges, what we're going to do is we're going to do split lunges like this. And then we're going to do lunges down and up 12 times on each side, on each leg. Okay, so let's get into position. So we're going to repeat these exercises for 6 minutes. So let's do the split lunge. Remember everything I mentioned in the warm-up. Okay? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your glutes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Other leg. Ready? Navel to spine. 1. Check the alignment of your front knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wide squats, 24 of them. Knees and toes turn out. 1, 2, 3. Knees and toes turn out. 4, 5. Feel these inside thigh muscles engage. 6, 7. Squeeze your glutes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 8 left, 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 6 power lunges. We've got to jump the lunges. You ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 power squats. Jump in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, have a little rest. Have a little walk around. Give the legs a bit of a shake out. And then we'll do round 2. So that's taken us about 2.5 minutes. So we'll at least get one more round in. All right, are you ready? 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Change legs. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's take the feet a little wider. Knees and toes turn out. Here we go. 1, 2. Make sure these knees are above your ankle bones, okay? What you don't want is your feet here and your knees going over your toes. Really bad for your knees. We're not in ballet. Okay, keep going. 7, 8, sit low. 9, 10, 11, 12 more. 12, 11, good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, well done. 6 power lunges, jump in. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 power squats. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Have a little walk around. So you've just messaged me. Have a walk around. Give your legs a bit of a shake out. That's my daughter. It's nice. Good. Nothing else exciting. All right. So, what have we got left? We've only got 20 seconds. Let's just do alternating lunges for 20 seconds. Keep going. Bend that back knee. Bend that back knee. Bend the back knee. Okay, so our 6 minutes is nearly up on this little block. Good. Another 5. And done. All right, well done. So we've got our final block of exercises now. Just checking the time. What we're going to do, it's all abdominals. You can have a bit of a lie down-ish. So the first one, for 40 seconds, we're going to go from a pike position here, all right, into a plank position there. Do not do this. Don't go from pike and let your hips drop like that. I see that so many times. So bad for your back. Doing nothing for you, all right, except for giving you injuries. So when you come forwards here, you pause there. And imagine on the floor, imagine you've got a spike sticking out of the floor like that. All right, a spike, a knife. You do not want to land on the knife, yeah? So when you come forwards, it's there. And what you're doing is you're pulling your belly up and away from that spike. All right, so that spike is roughly, when you come to your hands and knees, that's how high it is there. You do not want your belly dropping onto that spike. So imaginary spike here, belly lifting up so you engage your core. All right, this is going to work your upper body. It's going to work your core and your legs. All right, so let's do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest. 40 seconds starts now. Pike to plank. Pike to plank. In the pike, you look at your feet. In the plank, you look ahead of your hands. So in the plank, you're not looking at your feet any longer. You're getting the body in a nice straight line. Keep going. So all you're doing is hinging through your shoulder and hip joint. Keep going. Another 10 seconds. Working the deep abdominal muscles. All right, the muscles in the upper back. Good. And rest. The next exercise, we turn over onto our back. And we're going to do ab crunches, center and side. All right, so we're going to bring the knees in over the chest. And what we'll do is we'll go in the center first for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side. 1, 2, 3. Center. Keep it going. We don't need to be in time with one another. We've got about another 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so let's come back over. All right, and we go from pike to plank again. So get into position. You're going to start in 5 seconds, yeah? All right, let's go. Pike, plank, pike, plank. Keep going. Well done. Keep moving. Imagine that you're being pulled up through your navel. Really push through those hands. When you go back into the pike, you've got to really use your upper body muscles. You've got to push away from the floor and push your chest towards your thighs. You've got another 10 seconds, everyone. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We come back over. We're nearly there now. All right. So going back onto these ones, head and shoulders lifted, support the weight of the head. 4 in the center, 4 to the side for 40 seconds. Let's go. 4 in the center. In your own time, you can do them slow, you can do them fast. Just make sure that your neck is nice and relaxed. Keep going. Keep breathing. Keep it moving. Keep it going. Check the time. Oh, we're done already. Relax. Let's come back over. This is the final one now. Do plank to pike for 40 seconds. You ready? Let's go. Moving through the shoulders. Keeping the navel drawing up towards the spine. Lengthening into the spine. Good. Keep going, everybody. Keep it going. Keep breathing. About 10 more seconds. Five seconds. And done. Last one on our backs. And then we're going to stretch. Let's just go straight into it then, everyone. You ready? Here we go. Center, 4. And then in your own time, side. And again, center. And then side. Keep it moving. And side. All right, we've got 10 seconds left, everyone, and then we're going to be stretching out. Okay, we've done it, everybody. Well done. Let's take a stretch out. Take your arms and your legs out. Oh, have a nice stretch there. Let's bend both knees. Let's take the arms out to the side. Rock the knees to the sides, one side and then the other, turning the head in the opposite direction to the knee. So like windscreen wipers, knees going side to side. Come back to the center, bring the right knee in over the chest, take the foot up, straight leg, flex the foot, lower it down and slide it up. So let's do a little bit of a moving stretch here. Straight leg, lower down and slide up. And again, stretch the back of the leg, lower down and up. One more time. Lovely. Let's change the legs. Knee in. Flex your foot. Straight leg down and up. Flex the foot. Straight leg down and up. Keep it going. One more time. Let's hug the knees in. Do a few rocks side to side. And then we can roll it forwards and back. Come up into sitting. Take the legs over to the side and take a reach over and up. Swap it around. Take a reach over and up. Bring the legs back into center, over to the side there. And the other side. Arms back and hug. Chin in. Reach up. Arms out. Circle your shoulders. You've done good. Well done, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Take care.